To be honest, I forgot Ryudo got infected by the horns of Valmar. I try to play ahead, so unfortunately some of my initial reaction is lost in that, just so I know what I'm doing when I actually record. But I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten in that way that once you see it again, you're not even reminded of it. You just think, that didn't happen last time, did it? There was a lot going on in that scene, though. Elena having to rely on Millennia, and perhaps understanding that Millennia isn't just a piece of Valmar, and the way the horns were trying to tempt Ryudo with the kind of thing that you almost can't fault someone for agreeing to. Like, if you don't understand, and you won't if you're in that moment, that yes, these are the horns of Valmar trying to taint you for the sake of being the horns of Valmar, not because they actually want to help you. Like, if you don't understand that, then yeah, you can want justice. But if you can't actually do anything about it, then wanting justice really doesn't mean anything. The horns were right in that regard. You need power. It's just a matter of finding the right power. Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. And the whole town is starting to slowly get back in the swing of things. Well, before we ship off, let's stop by the inn. Try to entertain us. Dance! Now, this happened to me before, but that arrow is moving up and down like it's freaking out. I think it fixes itself eventually, but this happened before, and I don't know why. Well, you do have a large evil entity attached to your left shoulder, so there's that. One way or the other, the past is in the past. There's nothing you can do to go back and change it. All you can do from here is look forward and judge what you can do from here. We also learned in that scene that in that whole mess, that even if you kill the host, the part of Valmar does not die. If you kill the host, it just moves on to a new host. We were actually told that much earlier on, in that the piece of Valmar will drain the life from the person it's infected until there's none left, at which point it will find a new host. But we've seen there twice over the piece of Valmar moved to someone new. And really, the only reason we've been able to eliminate any piece of Valmar up until now was because of Millennia. I think they're still working that one out themselves. If you think about it that way, it's more like they're both the parent and they're both the child. And at this point, yeah. Okay, I think that's everything. I think. Okay, yeah. You know, I think it fixed itself for like half a second, then it started going fast again. And I think what he means is, a little more obviously, that the bond is like that of parent and child. Not so much that one acts like a parent to the other's child. I think husband and wife is probably the better analogy. Well, a long journey isn't as bad as a rough journey. I be. I don't think that's quite the issue, but Elena's got some issues of her own. Not like in the Ryudo issue way. I think with Elena, the big issue at the moment is mostly that she's been living under this very strict belief system all her life. And that's what she's been raised to believe and understand. And deviating from that would then be wrong. would be potentially evil. And yet, she's done just that. And is perhaps weighing how good it is. As well as maybe some other issues she's concerned about. Don't think about it too hard, you'll get sick again. I don't know why, but that look on her face in her portrait, it's just a very pleasant look. Like, it looks maybe a little fuzzled, but genuinely happy. Disheveled, I think was the word I was looking for. Things just never quite go how Ryudo wants them to go. And I think for the most part a lot of that's because, I think I mentioned this in a video description before, but Ryudo has very little experience listening to his own heart and saying what he genuinely feels. He's so used to hiding behind that smart-mouthed mask that, of course he's super awkward. Like, he doesn't have any idea what he's doing. You know, that's nice of Tio. It's like, I feel bad because I didn't do anything, and I want to be helpful. know, Captain. You're alright. Hey, wait, how are we gonna get back? Well, I guess we'll have to find our own way back. That'll be cool. Maybe we can just, like, phone Rowan. Hey, Rowan, come pick us up! Not at that point, anyway. Yeah, recall Merrick's entire point, the entire reason he was out and about, was to kill Melphus. And he's accomplished that. So really, outside of just being friends, and out of the good of his heart, what reason does he have to continue on with us? It'd be most important for him to get back to his village. Tell them what happened. Time for a vacation. That's a mean-looking plant. Very hungry-looking plant. Just smears its mouth over that so we can run over. Well, we're in a pretty rockin' forest at this point, and there's a lot of stuff out here that's going to be causing us trouble. But our goal at the moment is to make our way towards... Get away from that, it probably hurts. Our goal at the moment is to make our way towards Merrick's home. Okay, there's nothing over there. Look at this plant, though. He's just having fun. He's playing ball with other plants. That's how plants work, right? Frogs. Same frogs we've seen before. I forget what they're weak to. Probably not Earth. We wreck them pretty good, though. Okay, so what do you got? Electric? They're probably weak to electric. I'd be willing to bet they're weak to electric. Like, I think they're water-based, which would make them weak to electric.
Oh, holy thunder.
I recall their models disappearing when they get hit. Yeah. Pretty good. Oh, well, never mind, Tia.
You picked on the wrong people.
So electric. Good to know. Same frogs we've seen before, though. They're just back, and now we can absolutely destroy them. If you stand in that, you will take damage. These guys have very poor eyesight. And I want to say these guys are also weak to electric. But we'll find out. They look water-based, so I'd say electric.
Blue.
Their models also disappear. Probably a good sign. Yep, very good sign. Pretty sure those are also the same guys that we saw back on the Coral Reef Island, or Cecil Reef, or whatever reef that was. Aromatic root. Oh, you know, I got stuff and I didn't check what it was. Ugh. Well, that's a minor glitch there. We got the Macken Valborg for beating Melphis. Fancy, fancy sword. Let's see here. We just picked up the aromatic root. It's probably about time we upgrade. Refresh. I think gear-wise, that's all we got. We did... Oh, no, we got the friendship bracelet. Our friend's necklace. 25 defense, and that's literally it. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go with that, because right now I've got fire resistance on Ryudo, and... I don't know, I don't mess with elemental resistances. I don't remember what any of them ever are. What else did we get equipment-wise? I know we got that one, ribbon, but I'll be darned if I remember... Fairy ribbon. Yeah, it's head equipment. Oh, maybe that's why, like, nobody could equip it. He's not gonna be able to equip it. Headgear, yeah. But you can, fairy ribbon. Confusion versus magic block, so that's nice. Who can equip it? So 252, probably more important to get you to 252 than it is to get Elena to 260.